Made it. Throw around the term foolproof a good bit. What's going on with all the ding-dongs?
Must have seen the jump ship in low orbit, fighting to get to it first.
Good. Buys us an easy distraction. These kooks are tearing it up. High school.
You have no conception of how much Sean Teller pisses me off.
Why is that?
He's annoying. And he knows he's annoying.
Which makes it all the worse.
Let's web out. I'll go low, you guard high. No surprises that way.
I will assist.
I don't
I owe
need...
you my life. Allow me to fight with you.
Hey, alright.
Cut the makeout session. We've got contact.
I heard that.
Jeez.
Great, they're coming to you.
Hey, Death Wish!
Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm coming! Got my own bottle of piss to mop up here!
Can't shoot through that armor.
You fancy ladies of affluence are free to move.
Thank you. There's no way to go here.
Pepper.
Hey, what?
You just know how to respond to the commentary 765. Now we get down to Jim Wentz. And once again, you know Jim was informative, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, now, Jim, he sells on video games.
Is that right?
So, on sale for the week is Farming Simulator and
Yes, it will lead to the spaceport.
That's a good game.
Oh, yeah.
Just came out this year. It's a classic already. And, he had, what is it? He had that, Resident Evil 4 in there. You head on down to Joe's Ranch. He had like Until Dawn and Mario Kart.
What now?
Until Dawn and Mario Kart down at Joe's Ranch.
Did you say a Fortnite and Mario Kart?
Uh-huh. What?
Man, that's why I don't go to Joe's Ranch. What now? Shouldn't it be the other way around? Now that's insane! Equal? If they were equal, then they'd be able to vote.
And what are we gonna do when that happens?
We're gonna burn the fucking White House down is what we're gonna do. It's ridiculous. He just wants them all for himself. It's insane.
It's funny because my collector actually.
Jesus. Bro, today didn't even feel like we had fucking story left. It's not that it went by quick, it's the fact that I was so fucking tired the whole day didn't even feel real. Starting my day with 4 hours of sleep and standing outside in the cold for 10 minutes waiting for the bus.
Let's see, I don't wake up, with the, I'm gonna say 6:20. I'm like just sleep right now. That's like
Looks dead to me.
a little bit less than 3 hours of sleep. So yeah, I was sure that you used to go to bed and get wild.
Right. Think so? Right, so We didn't fucking do anything. Yeah, I'm sure she did. What do you mean triple up? So they're gonna do 3 in 1 week? Well, I sure as hell hope we're not doing fucking 3 in 1 week.
Get it done in Thanksgiving. Because we're getting more content out of the way at the same time. If they like it's beyond here. Then I'll be.
How many more of these freaks are there?
Yeah.
I mean, if they tripled the period, I'd be fucking just fine with that because Dylan Harshman doesn't give a shit what you do during 7 mindsets. You can just scroll on your phone for the whole 30 minutes. Yeah, Mr. Harshman hates 7 mindsets just as much as the rest of us. Yeah, that's fucking gay. Said season 11. I mean, you'll be able to start up on Daryl Dixon and whatnot, right? Yeah, me personally, I just couldn't do that.
Dad, once I'm done with season 11, I'm gonna do a definitive rating of each of the seasons. Not like on YouTube or anything. I'm probably just gonna hit this personally, and I'm probably gonna list like my favorite characters.
Makes sense.
So you watched you just recently started on season 9.
No, I finished on season 8. I've never started on season 9 yet.
I'm gonna name each season, and I'm gonna tell you my favorite character, and you tell me season 1, Rick Brown.
Yeah, I gotta go with the same.
Season 2, Shane Wall.
Season 2, I gotta go with,
Rick Brown.
probably Dale up until he died, honestly.
Dale Horvath, alright, fair enough. Season 3, season 3, it's between Rick Grimes and Herschel Green for me, if I'm being honest.
Season 3 for me is
That was
Daryl.
too damn close for comfort.
Daryl Dixon. Season 4 for me is the Governor.
Season 4 for me is Daryl.
Yeah, again, in season 4, the Governor was a villain, but he was still a very well-written character.
Fair enough.
He's probably the best villain The Walking Dead has
Bags are
ever
left from
had.
tourists who didn't
Yeah,
make it.
see, that's the thing.
That's a lot
With
of
Negan,
bags.
he just kind of came in and didn't really have a motive for being a piece of shit. They just kind of played the whole.
Yeah, and it doesn't make any sense for he has like 1,000 soldiers, and it doesn't make any canonical sense that anybody would follow him because he's just sadistic.
Right, and it also it's kind of stupid how they try playing that whole neither of us are in the wrong. We're trying to survive just like you. You know, they try playing with the moral aspects to it, and it's just kind of cringe if anything. The Governor, he had an actual motive behind what he was doing with his daughter and all that.
Yeah, see, the governor, and he had a motive, but at the same time, you could also see that he was just a psychopath.
Right.
At the same time. Now, yeah, you said now season 5 for me, Rick Grimes, it has to be.
Season 5 for me, yeah, I'll also go with Rick.
It's between Rick and probably Carol for me, because you remember Carol and Dominic.
Yeah, of course I do.
Freaking sharpshooter. Season 6, Negan got introduced in the last episode, so I can't use him. Season 6, I might give it to Glenn Reed, to be honest with you. Season 6 was probably Glenn's best season, because that's when he was actually
doing shit.
Yeah, Glenn was finally not a kid anymore.
Yeah, the only reason people fucking hype Glenn up is because all them fucking teenage girls who watch The Walking Dead and think he's hot.
I mean, Glenn was a well-written character. I mean, I enjoyed having him in the show. But he wasn't my favorite.
I wouldn't necessarily say he was well-written or anything. He was just kind of there to take up another character spot.
Yeah, season 7, Negan Smith.
Season 7, Negan probably.
Season 8, it's between Rick Grimes and Negan Smith for me.
Season 8 for me is Daryl Dixon.
Daryl Dixon, alright. Let's see. Season... No, you're not going to know these because I'm going to do the last 3 seasons. You're obviously not going to know these, but this is... I'm going to give you my opinion for when/if you get to the next 3 seasons. Up until he dies, season 9 for me is Rick Grimes. Season 9 for the only 5 episodes he's in the show. For season 9, which is the first 5. He doesn't really play much of a role, other than just, I'm the leader of the group. He has them start building a bridge. That's Rick Grimes' role in season 9. After him, after he gets blown up, it's Daryl Dixon for season 9. That's what I'm telling you this in case you get to those seasons. You're probably going to agree with me. Season 10, I actually enjoyed much more than I did season 9. Season 10 for me has got to be... season 10, I'm going to give it to Carol. And then season 11, Daryl Dixon. That's my honest ratings for the next 3 seasons. You'll probably have Daryl for all 3 of them because Daryl. I mean, that's all he said. After Rick leaves, he kind of takes care of Rick's children and stuff. Because remember, Michonne's gonna leave. I think she isn't gonna fight the Whisperers. I think she leaves a little bit after. I think she leaves sometime in season 9 or season 10 to go find Rick.
And that's what leads to the ones who live, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because I didn't even realize in season 9, you're supposed to think that Rick is dead, but immediately after they show a scene of him being taken away on a helicopter.
Skulls are making their move.
I thought we were supposed to think he was dead.
Send ducks in here.
And then they just show him being alive.
Juices are igniting. That thing is leaving without us.
And I think it's season 11, episode 24, or no, 23. They show Rick at the end, which it's cool that they did that because that's a teaser for him coming back in The Ones Who Live.
Yeah, I saw that. That was all over the fucking internet whenever that happened.
Yeah, I'm finishing season 11 right now, and one of the main reasons I'm finishing season 11 is because I need to see, I need to see the basis for Daryl leaving. Because I'm pretty sure that's explained at the end of season 11, why Daryl leaves. There's that, and I also want to know if they give any context as to why Negan and Maggie.
Right.
The whole concept of Dead City, I still don't understand because I'm not familiar with the show. But there's a big knife fight between Glenn and Maggie, or not Glenn. Glenn's dead. Between Negan and Maggie, and it's funny because by the midpoint to the end of season 11, Maggie even admits to Negan that she's starting to trust him because he ends up saving her kid a couple times. And she admits to Negan that she's starting to trust him. And then we're an episode into Dead City and she's already trying to slit his throat.
Jump ship is breaking low orbit, making a landing approach.
So that's kind of like,
2 minutes, tops.
oh, it's a little bit strange, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Dead City, I do plan to give a watch. If they're going to do what they did with The Ones Who Live and they're going to throw it on Netflix, then I am going to get it. If I really want to watch Dead City, I'm gonna start that trial, watch the 5 or 6 episodes of Dead City, and then just change my.
At that point, I would just I'd wait till season 2 comes out then, so that you're not wasting a free trial on AMC Plus. Because we all know there's great movies to watch on there, right?
Yeah, sure. Season 2 comes out sometime this year, Dead City. Daryl Dixon's season 2 just came out a couple months ago.
Yeah, I saw it.
And Carol comes back, so I'm liking to see. I haven't even watched season 1 of Daryl Dixon yet, but I hope for when they come back for another season, because I'm pretty sure there was already talk of Daryl Dixon season 3 happening. They were talking about season 3 before season 2 even came out.
Sitting ducks in here.
So for season 3, they bring some more characters back.
Do you hear that?
Just to make the show interesting, because Daryl is the probably could not have been a great character as he is if he didn't.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, like, the NBA on his own now is interesting, but I don't just watch The Walking Dead for Daryl Dixon, I watch it for the whole group. But it's Daryl Dixon, I mean, like,
Fair enough.
Rita and Lincoln are a good 51 and like 54 years old, and they don't look it. All those actors now are in their like 30s or 40s. Or no, like, and depending on the actor, because some of them were younger, some were older. Andrew Lincoln, he's like 51 now.
Yeah, and didn't he start making The Walking Dead whenever he was like 40?
Remove our shit.
Something in 2010, so they have to do the show in 2021. Season 9, let's check when season 9 debuted. That's when Andrew Lincoln was
Going.
that's the show. Season 2018. So he was on the show 2 years.
Skulls are making their move. Watch that crossfire. We're sitting ducks in here.
Honestly, I hear that Andrew Lincoln just wanted to be off the show.
Thing is leaving without us.
Yeah, supposedly that's the same reason Dale died, is because the actor didn't like the show he was working on.
Which is fair, but once again, that's what they do when and they did it with Carl too. That's what they do when someone wants to leave or someone just quits, or they even fire someone. Is they'll just give them a poorly written death.
Yep.
Like if you're gonna kill them off if they don't want to be on the show anymore, at least give them a decent death.
Is leaving.
Like you can see it's evident with Carl. Now Rick, I would argue that Rick's supposed death they did pretty well. Because the basis behind Rick blowing up the bridge is to lead the walkers. He was leading walkers away from Alexandria. That's what he was doing. Him and Daryl were out there.
close.
And then him and Daryl got stuck, and they got out,
Get to
and
work.
he told Daryl to go home. He was going to do it himself.
Don't sweat it.
So
Final
Lex
Echo have
just always
override
been
codes for
that,
all Confederate tech.
you know,
Front deck
that
will see it.
selfless character.
Right. So we hurry. Stay
Now,
hidden.
now what, did Carl's actor actually want to be off the show, or did his fucking contract expire?
Yeah, I think his contract expired, and they just wanted to do it, and I think they would let it. They would pay.
Echo shock troopers.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid. Because then, the show makes enough
I'll
money
design 'em.
to where that they could have fucking renewed his contract. But instead of doing that, they fucking gave him a poorly written death and fucked up the whole show.
Yeah, he went up and pulled something for you. The guy that he saved out in the woods where he gets bit that he died in season 10. He's stuck in 6 seasons later.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
The head with a club. Beat him over the head with a club.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, I would have preferred if they weren't going to kill somebody in the Grimes family, then what they should have done is just hypothetical. But assuming Chandler didn't call the factor by his point, what they should have done is they should have killed Rick off and given him the same death or supposed death that they give him, and have Connors take over.
Yeah, because ain't that what happens in the comics? Yeah, neither have I. I've just seen like videos and whatnot on it, but that's what they did in the comics. Is after they killed off Rick Grimes, Carl lives on to kind of keep his legacy going, and
I you don't think that anybody in the group would really care, or anybody in Alexandria for that matter, would care that he was, not a fully grown adult yet, because we've seen that Carl, especially in his later years, has demonstrated leadership skills.
Final Echo
He's
have
Right.
override
smart, he's
codes for all
strong,
Confederate tech.
Front
and
deck
he
will
can
see it.
totally lead the group.
Right. So
Right.
we hurry.
He snuck into one of Deacon's trucks and opened fire.
right.
I mean, you have some balls. And, you're not even 18 years old.
Where are these tits?
Carl was like, I don't
Ready,
know
Echo
how
shock
old he was in
troopers.
season
Surround the
one,
secret army.
but it's
Tough motherfuckers. I'll give them that.
takes place. I figured the apocalypse only took
I'll
place
design 'em.
throughout 2 years, like 2 years. But the apocalypse in The Walking Dead only takes place over about 15 years. From season 1 to season 11. Because, the Rick said that 956, there's a 6-year time skip. And I don't like how they did the time skip. I'm pretty sure it was just an excuse to make everybody older and to introduce a new villain immediately after Deacon was taken. Because what I was on, it was a 6-year time skip immediately after Rick's death. And I'm pretty sure they did that because of lazy writing. Just so they didn't have to continue referencing Rick within the character's speech. Because I think they just wanted Rick to kind of be flooded by everybody. Because if they had continued right off where Rick supposedly died, then there's a whole episode after everybody was a positive.
Right.
But they didn't skip. They played it. They did not skip. So they didn't keep writing Andrew Lincoln into the stuff. Now, they also did this because immediately after he did kill he gets taken into jail. It was a lame excuse to bring the new villains in instantly. Do you remember when back in season 4 the governor was dead, it took them a minute to introduce a new main villain. And Terminus was more of a group. It took them, the governor was dead halfway through season 4, and it took them till the beginning of season 7 to introduce a new main villain. I don't think Terminus really counts as a main villain. They count as like a secondary antagonist. And like the group of police officers that were holding Beth, Dawn wasn't a main villain, she was a secondary antagonist. You're gonna find in the later seasons that once again the villain, if you thought Negan was bad, if you thought his arc was unrealistic to where he to where people follow him blindly, when you get introduced to the Whisperers in season 9,
Eject the cargo hold!
you're gonna realize that they just got lazy writing the villains, because Alpha and Beta, the leaders of that group, you'll notice that their morals and everything they stand for is crazy to the point where nobody would ever realistically follow them. Yet they have hundreds of soldiers. And then in season 11, it becomes a little bit more believable with the Commonwealth. Because, but it's the same thing, rinse and repeat with the Commonwealth. Ooh, group isn't what it's, settlement isn't what it seems. If you recall, we did that with Woodbury, with the governor.
Right.
We did that with Terminus, with Gareth and them. And then we do it again with the Commonwealth.
I know another way. Give me a hand.
So that's 3 times that we've repeated the same trope of, settlement isn't what it seems. Characters are skeptical.
I'll open the door.
They don't
from the
realize
other
it's
side.
bad until it's too late. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd say the only time it wasn't too late is at Terminus, because Rick immediately realized what was going on as soon as he walked through the door, which I didn't even understand for that matter.
Yeah, no, see, me personally, I'm gonna interrupt for a minute here. Well, the newer seasons have their moments, and by the newer seasons, I mean 6 up to 8, because that's what I've seen out of the newer ones. But for me, what originally got me hooked on the show, it wasn't all the action and all that. It was the survival aspects to it. I was into seeing all the zombie shit going on, and then come like season 5 and 6, the walkers are no longer a threat. It becomes just sort of a just like a little fucking gang war type of show.
Yeah, it becomes the people are the main threat.
Right.
In season 1, there were no one to kill.
Sorting out the console. Worth a try.
Right.
Rick Grimes had, I think, 2 kills to his name, maybe 3. I think remember in the bar with Herschel and Glenn.
Yeah.
Okay, and then in season 3, they had a war with the governor, but remember, the walkers were still a major threat. I mean, they wiped out, they practically wiped out Lori and T-Dog in the same episode.
Yeah.
They almost killed Carol.
I mean, the newer seasons had some poorly written moments, but at the end of the day, they were definitely the most realistic
because
content that we've seen out of the show.
You can relate to the characters. You're looking at them slowly adapting to the new world. When we get into season 5 and up, everybody's just used to it. You don't get to see that dynamic of working together to adapt to the apocalypse. Everybody's adapted. Everybody knows what it's like. Killing walkers. I mean, there are organizations, there are communities and people that take it as a joke. Within the series, there are people who kill walkers and laugh about it.
Yeah.
Because they don't take them seriously anymore. Now, when we get into Daryl Dixon and some of the other spin-offs, and they start with the variant walkers, That's when it becomes a little bit scary again. That's when it could look like a bunch, like